In 2004, something amazing happened. Marine scientists captured footage of a creature that left them totally speechless. A massive, tentacled creature lurking deep in the Pacific Ocean. It was longer than a Boeing 737 airplane. This wasn't the legendary Kraken, but it did make scientists wonder, what else could be hiding in the 95% of our oceans that we haven't explored yet? Each year, giant squid bodies wash up on beaches around the world. Some of these squids are as heavy as a car. Ancient sailors weren't just telling wild stories. They might have been describing real creatures that would even scare people today. Here's a surprising fact. We actually know more about Mars than we know about our own ocean depths.
Really?
The Kraken fascinates us because it's so mysterious and huge. Imagine a creature bigger than a school bus with tentacles as long as 2 football fields.
What?
Scientists think that if a creature like the Kraken existed, it would be related to today's squids and octopuses. It would be like having a supersized cousin, a cousin who skipped leg day but has really strong arms. Let's talk about why the Kraken's possible existence is so interesting. Giant squids can grow up to 43 feet long, but the Kraken would be way bigger.
Oh my God!
Why is it that sailors from different times and places all describe seeing something so similar? Could they have been seeing the same kind of creature? Here's where science gets pretty cool. If the Kraken did exist, it would have been similar to modern squids and octopuses, mostly made of soft tissue with no bones. This is why finding fossils of it would be almost impossible, like trying to find a snowman still standing from the Ice Age. But what if this exact trait is the reason we haven't found proof of the Kraken yet? Maybe the fact that it didn't leave fossils doesn't mean it didn't exist. For a creature as big as the Kraken, hunting would have been a huge challenge. Modern octopuses are already really smart. They can solve puzzles, open jars, and even use tools. Now imagine that kind of intelligence at Kraken size.
Wow.
A creature like that would be able to outsmart almost anything else in the ocean. No wonder sailors were so afraid. They weren't just scared of the Kraken's strength, but of its ancient ocean wisdom. Now let's think about food. A creature this size would need to eat a lot of food, like enough to feed a small town every day. Those old stories about ships disappearing in calm waters, maybe they weren't just from sailors getting lost. If a Kraken-sized creature was hungry, anything floating on the surface could look like lunch. Note to self, maybe skip that ocean cruise this year. History might have looked really different if the Kraken was real. Imagine if Viking longships had become underwater decorations. Columbus might have had to change his plans. Instead of in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. It might have been in 1492, Columbus's ship vanished from view. The age of exploration might have turned into the age of let's stay on land where it's safe. But here's the most amazing part. We're still discovering gigantic creatures in our oceans today. In the last 10 years, scientists have found giant squid species we never knew about. Some of them look so strange, they make the Kraken sound almost normal. When we realize that scientists discover new species in the ocean almost every week, it's hard to say what's impossible. The mystery of the Kraken reminds us that there are still secrets in our oceans waiting to amaze us. Maybe we don't have ship-eating monsters lurking down there. Fingers crossed. But the real animals that inspired these stories are just as incredible. In that vast unexplored ocean, something even more amazing might be waiting to be discovered. So next time you look at the ocean, remember that you're staring at Earth's last great mystery. In those dark depths, reality might be stranger than fiction. Just don't get too close to the edge when you see strange bubbles rising up, because you never know when something might be looking up at you, wondering if humans are fact, fiction, or something in between.